Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, Ancestral Family Living. My name is Mackenzie. Do you want to tell them your name? Liam, and today we're going to share our Sam's Club, our Walmart grocery haul, and I'm honestly not sure what else is going to be on here, but for sure those two things. All right, so he sees his dog food. If you hear a chatty dog, it's Roscoe, and Liam is with me, so I guess we'll start at the Sam's Club stuff. Oh, hey Liam, can you take the frozen fruit out of the bag for me and put it on the table? Thank you so much. Okay, so we'll start. Okay, so over here, we actually just picked these eggs up from our farmer today. This is not a part of the Sam's Club haul, but this is something that we are getting for eggs this week. So we spent $20 on eggs. We have 2 dozen, if I can do it one-handed, brown eggs, and then 2 dozen of their mixed eggs, and we pay $5 for a dozen. And that's again from a local farmer. So because it is January, the farmer's market's done. He just goes once a week just for like a couple minutes. He just has like a pickup for people who put in orders. So that's how we're able to still get those even though the farmer's market is done. Okay, so that's not Sam's Club. That was $20. Moving on. Okay, so I did go to Sam's Club probably like 3 days ago. So some of this stuff has been opened and is not really in its container anymore. This is one of them. Our other dog, Bo, he eats the dry kibble, so this is for him. This is 35 pounds, and I believe it was $42. They do have different prices on their dog food based on what recipe you're getting. I know the salmon and rice was like a couple dollars cheaper. Their chicken one is cheaper. We originally had, when Roscoe was on the dry dog food, we had them on that because that was best with his stomach. Now Roscoe's on a raw diet, but Bo is still on this because he just gets really bad gas if we try and switch his dog food. So we just keep him on that just to avoid having to smell anything. So this is another thing that's been open. This is pure baking soda. I make our own laundry detergent. I make our own dish pods, like dishwasher pods, and just a couple other things. So that is why, and I also just use baking soda instead of dish soap, and to help clean my cutting boards. So that is why we have that. That's mainly just for cleaning. I don't really cook with that baking soda at all. We got 2 bunches of bananas, and I also got a 5-pound bag of Honeycrisp apples, but the boys already ate all the apples and I can't find the bag, so that was included in this haul as well. But these bananas, we will probably, what I'm wanting to do is slice a couple of them up and freeze them because my son, Liam, that you just saw, he is obsessed with frozen bananas. So I want to do, that's why I got 2, so I could do a couple frozen bananas for him. We can have some to eat, and I always like to have a couple left over so I can try and make a banana bread if they kind of get a little ripe, you know. Here we have some pure Irish butter. It says there's 4 or 6 4-ounce sticks in here. And this is what, if I'm using butter, I like to use Kerrygold or something that has grass-fed, milk from cows in it. So that's why I like Kerrygold. So here, the ground chicken, this is for Roscoe. We did actually buy 3 of these, and it was $10 per pack, so we spent $30. So like I said, it's been a couple days, so we've already gone through one of these containers of food, but that is why Roscoe is out and kind of being a little vocal, is because he sees his food and he wants it. I think my husband's fed him. I'm not sure. I'll have to ask. So that stuff's Walmart. We don't need that. The bath tissue, this was, $22, I think, from Sam's Club. We like getting it here. I also get their paper towels from Sam's Club. We just like buying in bulk. We have a family of 5. And so each one of these things has, I think, 9 sheets or 9 rolls in it. And basically we have 3 different bathrooms. So when I go through and refill all of the places that we have, for each bathroom where the toilet paper is, it's pretty much takes up one package. But obviously I'm not doing that weekly. So this will last us maybe a month or 2 for toilet paper, which is nice. Now, you will see later on in the video, we are actually starting to potty train our youngest. So we might be going through a little bit more toilet paper and bath tissue than we're used to, just because we are potty training him. That he's a boy, he can, if you know potty training boys, it can get messy. And then these pull-ups, this is for, we still have my older 2, or at least my middle, we still have him sleep in pull-ups because he still can have accidents sometimes. He's getting better about not doing it, but just so we can not have to get up in the middle of the night, we just put him in a pull-up. It's probably maybe once a week he'll wake up with an actual wet pull-up, but we just keep doing that until he doesn't need it anymore. big boy Liam over here doesn't need to sleep in a pull-up, huh? Yep. And so our middle, he's turning 4. He's been 5 since September, so it's just like part of the age. Okay, so that was everything that we got at Sam's Club. And I think we spent around 170. Like the bath tissue was 20. The pull-ups were around 40. The dog food was 40, so right there is 100. This dog food was 30, so that's 130. And then just sprinkling in the apples, bananas. The butter is $10. The baking soda is $10. So that's kind of where all of that goes to. Okay, so then we got the eggs. So moving on to our Walmart haul. Are you ready, Liam? Okay, so we have some strawberry bananas. We like to just do our kefir smoothies with this, or that'll be something as like a side item for our kids as they're eating, just so they can have frozen fruit. I did talk about this in one of my last hauls. My boys really like raspberry yogurt, so we got that thing of milk for the yogurt, and we have the raspberries. We are doing it today, and we are going to see how it goes. We're going to film it, I don't know if we're going to film it, but we're going to do it after I get done filming this video. Okay, and so then we have 1 gallon of chocolate milk. My boys were shopping with me. This wasn't on the list, but they were with me, and I was like, you know what, you can have a special treat. So chocolate milk it is. The whole milk is for the yogurt. Like I said, I haven't made yogurt before. I'm going to try and do it in the Instant Pot. I've got a thermometer, so we'll see how it goes. But the only thing is my Instant Pot does not have a yogurt function. So it looks like all I have to do is just like seal it once it's like gotten to the certain temperature, and then wrap it in a towel for 8 hours, like the Instant Pot, wrap it around. So we'll see how it goes. I'll keep you updated. We got these grain-free cinnamon chips. I just like doing the churro, like flavored ones from Siete. And that's just something I'll probably put in their lunches. Hey, Liam, can we leave the mac and cheese here until I talk about it? Thank you. Okay, so then we've got 2 different kinds of mac and cheese. I normally just would want to buy this at Aldi, but because I was at Walmart, I just picked this stuff up. And also I wanted to get a block of cheese at Walmart, but they have more additives in it than the cheese at Aldi. So Aldi kind of does have like better ingredients, especially for the price too, in their stuff. So if you like kind of pay attention to it, you'll like start noticing that. Like Walmart, a lot of their stuff has additives in it that really don't need to be in there. Like even in their heavy whipping cream and stuff like that. Okay, but so we got the white cheddar and then the real cheddar. This is something they haven't had before, but they like the regular mac and cheese, like the noodles that are like the yellow cheddar, and they also like this, so we thought it was like a fun compromise to have both of those. Okay, then I've got my dinosaur Adam over here in case you hear any roaring in the background. So we did have hot dogs today. Oh, you're a lion? Okay. Okay, so we've got, we had hot dogs for lunch today. So this was something I picked up just so we could have buns with them. My einkorn sourdough starter is going, but it's not like mature enough to make actual bread yet. So that's why I have this and why we bought this. The sourdough at Walmart had like a bunch of other additives in it. And my boys like this bread better than the sourdough anyway, so I was just figured I'm going to get this until I can get sourdough that's like actually sourdough at Aldi. We got some chomps. This was mainly for me just to have like a quick little snack. The boys, Liam likes them too. Adam doesn't like them because he thinks it's spicy. And then we got some freeze-dried strawberries for just snacking. So with us potty training Evan, he's probably not going to be going to the gym daycare for the next couple of days, just to make sure that he, is getting the attention that he needs on the toilet. So those might last us a little bit longer than they normally do, but we will see. And so then the little add-ins, these are, so instead of doing like a food incentive for him going to the bathroom, we actually just put a paper up on the wall and we get stickers. And so every time he goes poop or pee, he gets to put a sticker up on the wall. And so that's like a good way for him to track how many times he's gone and kind of like how good he's doing with it. And then these, we bought 2 different packs of underwear for him. They did have training like briefs there, but we just went ahead and bought these. So there was a dinosaur, like a Jurassic Park, and then there was a car themed one. They're both 2 to 3T sizing. And so basically we know he's gonna pee in them, but we're just like gonna wash them and hopefully he won't poop in them, but he might, who knows. But basically how we potty train, here, I'll turn it around. So Evan just turned 2 at the beginning of January. It's now like towards the end of January. So he's right on the track with where the other 2 were when I started potty training with them. But basically he's been pulling his diaper off. He's been taking his clothes off. He's been waking up with a dry diaper, and he just like, it's like he's like showing that he's ready. He's like walking up to the toilet, like pointing his stomach there and like pretending to pee. So we knew he was ready. So it is now the weekend. My husband and I are like in full on thick of doing the potty training. So we're kind of like alternating who's taking the kids, the older 2 out, so that one of us can just be here solely with Evan, because he does like, he's quick. You know what I mean? Like if you take your eye off of him for a second, he's probably going to pee somewhere. Even though he's been on the toilet for like 10 minutes, you know what I mean? So it's day 1, he's doing really good with it. But so that's why we went and that was why we went to Walmart originally, was to get the underwear. And then I just realized we needed other stuff. So yeah, so if you have any questions with potty training, or if you're like wanting to start with yours but you don't know if they're ready, drop me some comments below, and I can definitely like give you some tips. We're potty training our 3rd boy, so we've kind of like picked up a thing or 2. Yeah. Okay, so the total for the Walmart haul was around $70. I think it was like 71. But that was like each of the underwear, I think, was one pack was $7, the other pack was $11, and the stickers were like $1 or $2. So not all of that is going to come out of the food budget. And with the Sam's budget, I have my own budget for diapers. I have a household budget for the toilet paper. The dog food has its own budget. So we do have a weekly budget of $200 for like produce, meat, dairy, all of the things, the snacks. But I try, and it's been like roughly around like $225 once we start kind of adding in the milk that we get. We buy 2 gallons of milk at the beginning of the week, and sometimes we have to buy another gallon or 2 towards the end of the week. That we buy raw milk that we drink, and that is $10 a gallon. So that has been kind of jumping up our grocery budget a little bit. And I was talking with my husband, he was like, if you're just getting around $225 every week, just raise the budget to $225. Don't try and go to $200. And it's like, we can afford it, but I was trying just to like make it just easier mathematically just to have the $200. But I think I'm gonna have to start upping that to $225 just until inflation, prices start going down, or just, things start getting more reasonable. I have not done a meat pickup order yet. I need to put in an order for that. I really don't know. I know we need to get some breakfast sausage, and we need to get some more ground beef. I think I still have a whole chicken and some kielbasa sausages, so that's pretty set. We just finished through the hot dogs that we had, so I'll need to pick up another thing of hot dogs. But other than that, that's pretty much what we have for this week. I probably will end up going to the produce stand to get just like some potatoes, some onions. I think I'm like out of that kind of stuff, but that shouldn't be too big of a haul. Maybe it will be. I never know what these videos are gonna look like. Boys, what are we doing back there? I just caught you being naughty on camera. Okay. All right, so, hey, can we leave the milk on the table? All right, I think I'm gonna have to start getting some of my helpers to put some stuff away. I think we're getting a little antsy. Okay, so this is Evan. He's gonna be my little helper. I also have Bo and Roscoe over here if you hear any dogs. So it is now, Tuesday? So we just got our meat order, and my husband went and got the stuff from Aldi last night. So we should be set for the rest of the week. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with what we just picked up. This chicken cost us almost $25. It's $6.95 a pound. We have 4 things of ground beef. That's $8.25 a pound. So that was like $33. And then the beef short ribs were $7.50 a pound. So that cost us around, I think, $11 or $12 for both of those. So in total, we spent $70 just on this stuff right here. Keep in mind, my total weekly budget, I try and do $200. I think I'm going to start pushing that up to $225. And that, hey, Evan, we're not getting on the table. Can you please get down? Can you please get down? Can you sit on the chair, please? Can you sit down, please? Thank you. Okay, so that is the total for that. Moving on to Aldi. Sorry, it's a little chaotic with Evan. He's homesick and just we're managing. Okay, so we'll start here because this is what he wants to keep playing with. So this is food for the dog. This is what we get, the ground chicken. I'm debating on just starting to buy like the chicken thighs and drumsticks from there, because I think it will be cheaper than just doing the ground chicken and then having, hey Evan, he tried like opening this up earlier, so that's why I'm like kind of paranoid he's gonna like have meat fall on him. Okay. Okay, sorry, I've got him playing with toys now. So this is what we've been getting for Roscoe. I'm debating on doing like chicken thighs and drumsticks just to help with offset the cost, and he needs the bone anyway, so I'm thinking I'm going to start switching over to that, and it'll be cheaper in the long run. We got 3 things of mac and cheese. My husband did the shopping last night and said they were really picked over, so we just kind of got what we could. So 3 things of mac and cheese. I wanted just like the whole carrots, but he got baby cut carrots. I did say organic, so I'm thinking that's just all they had. I would have preferred like the longer carrots, but we'll make that work. We've got a thing of mixed vegetables. I know I put organic on there, but they must have just been out of that, so that's why we've got one of those. Then we have a thing of celery. The reason I have the carrots to celery, I normally make, when I make the chicken, I'll make some broth with it. So that's what that is for. We have a strawberry banana blend. That will just be what we do for smoothies and just like eating as is. We're gonna try out these beef uncured hot dogs. The ingredients didn't look too bad. Everything in it was organic. It didn't really have any additives in there. So we're gonna go ahead and give that a shot. The ones we get at the produce stand are like $10 or $11 for 10 of them. I'm not sure what this price was, but I'm sure it's not $11 for that. So that will be a nice way we can start saving some money. We got a 6 cracker assortment. This is what we do for the boys as lunches. Oh, he's back. So the milk that I ended up making yogurt, we ended up getting almost 4 quarts of Greek yogurt from just 1 gallon of milk. So that cost us $2.50. So it's much more affordable to make your own yogurt than it is to buy it. And I'm just planning on making my own like fruit blend with it to mix in the yogurt. So that way the boys can have like their raspberry yogurt that they've been wanting. And also I do my cooking with that milk. We drink raw milk. Like that's the only like kind of milk I really want my kids to drink is raw milk. So the whole milk is mainly for cooking, because the raw milk, when you cook it, you're like losing the nutritional value. So I'd rather just save my money, because it's $10 a gallon where this is $2.50. So I did have 3 blocks of cheese. He's walking away with 2 of them. I buy these for the Cheez-Its that I make. So I always like to buy a couple of those when I get them. We've got a thing of cane sugar. Oh, I think he's like organizing the table for me. A big bag of cane sugar. I still have a little bit of sugar left from the other one, from like my last grocery haul, but we go through a lot of it, so I just wanted to get more. I will eventually, when I have more like spending money, buy that in bulk, just because I think it's much more affordable, or just buy a big thing of honey in bulk, because that's how I don't want to rely on like the processed sugar. I would prefer to do like more of a natural sweetener, like honey or maple syrup. And then we have a bag of dried strawberries. I forgot to put that I wanted several of these, so I just got one. Again, my husband just didn't know. So I use that for lunches. He is potty training and somewhat sick. Please don't crush those. And somewhat sick right now. So we aren't going to the gym, which is what I normally have those for. I have been putting them in my boys' lunches just to eat. But, you know, it'll get gone. And then we have 2 things of pepperoni. They did not have summer sausage, which was what I normally would have gotten for lunch for my middle. So luckily we have the hot dogs. So that's what he got today, was hot dog and crackers. My oldest likes the pepperoni, so he got pepperoni and crackers. And last but not least, we got a big bag of potatoes. I want to make pierogies, so I needed some potatoes. I normally get like these veggie stuff at the produce stand, but we're trying to save money, and I don't think the stuff at the produce stand is much different than what we're getting at the grocery store. I'm not sure like the supplier or whatever. I need to like talk with them about it. But for now, while we're on a budget, this is what we're going with. So in total, this is everything we got at Aldi, and this was, I believe, $63. So it'll probably be closer to $53, because that is going to come out of the dog food budget. So we definitely were well within budget this week. I don't remember how much I spent at the Walmart. I think that was like $70, and that was with potty training stuff. So we definitely did good on staying in budget this week. And then I'm going to start putting this stuff away, because Evan's getting a little chaotic for me. So that is it. So that's it for this week's grocery haul. We just got everything put away. I've got my little helper. He got some dried strawberries out, so that's what he's snacking on. Are you doing the finger point? Are you pointing your finger? All right. And the dogs are starting to get crazy. Sorry, not the kids. Okay. So as always, I would like to say thank you for watching till the end. If you have any questions or comments, let me know in the comments below. And Evan, can you say bye? We'll see you next time. Bye.